Hello dear Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to your first half of December readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. Let's get started. Let's see what's in store for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. The first week, my dear Geminis, if you were worried about money matters, if you were feeling our money is not coming in and stuff like that, then hold your heart because it is getting sorted out. I see that money is coming in through different ways. Either it is through a relative, either it is your own work, either it is your investment that you made in the past is now going to pay off. So a small windfall of money is what I expect for you, my dear Geminis, in the first week, okay? And I also see for my Gemini students also you're going to be helped financially by your relative or your parents, also your grandparents is what I see, or a friend of yours also might help you financially in the first week. You will also have opportunities, my dear Geminis, to make more money at this point of time with your creative abilities. Whatever is creative is going to get you money. So know that. So for the first week's energy is all about money matters, all right? And it does matter for my Geminis at this point of time. There's a lots, okay? So some contracts you can sign, you can just get an extra project your way which is paying you very well. Also some kind of artistic pursuit is also going to get you money also at this point of time. So whatever your skill is, you can earn money out of it. Know that, my dear Geminis. And then you go to the second week. The second week you're dealing with a Scorpio energy, all right? You might be having a Scorpio relative or a family member or a friend, and you're going to be dealing with them at this point of time, my dear Scorpios. My dear Geminis, you're going to be dealing with the Scorpios. And then I also see for my dear Geminis is that in the second week, you're not in the very top-notch mood. I do see that there can be kind of a feeling of down feeling, sad kind of a feeling can creep in for some of the Geminis. A bit of a depressive feeling. I wouldn't say depression, I would say a depressive feeling. It fleets through you at this point of time. I also see for some of the Geminis that the person who they knew at one point of time is going to leave this realm. Or the person who we all knew most probably. On a worldly level, we can hear of a death news also coming in that might make us just a bit like a bit sad also we can feel about it. And for some Geminis, I also see that you might leave a particular group of friends. Now you say enough is enough. I don't want to be associated with them. You cut off from friends. For some of you, you cut off from a toxic relationship. A divorce is what I see for some Geminis also, that has been brewing since long, and then finally you are taking the decision and you say enough is enough. Now we can't go on like that. And sometimes a divorce is a good solution, because when two people are not happy with each other just because of societal pressures, why do you want to stay under one roof? Go your own ways and redo your lives. So there is this energy also of divorce for some of the Geminis who were having a difficult marriage or were in a long-term separation also. This can happen for some Geminis. For some of the Geminis, I do see leaving a toxic work condition also. You might just end with a job phase and say, okay, I'm going to start something new, or I'm going to find a better option than this. You can't take it anymore is what I see. All in all, it is about cutting off what is toxic from your life, and this is better. And who said it's going to be easy? It's never easy to cut off toxic stuff from your life, right? It takes a lot of courage. It takes, because you're identified to it. So it takes detachment, and it's very difficult. But it's worth it, because afterwards, you can't have a thorn all the time in your body which is hurting. Once and for all, you have to cut open and remove it and throw it off, and then you're released from it forever. All right. So this is the kind of energy for the second week, my dear Geminis. And for my Gemini students also, there can be a fallout with a friend or something you come to know regarding a friend or a teacher also. There can be something regarding that also that happens, is that a kind of a particular relationship ends, or you're maybe going to another class, so because of that, or leaving the school, so there is an end of a phase, so going to another school. So this also can happen with my Gemini students. All in all, just take care of yourself and keep yourself upbeat and cheerful, okay? Every ending is a new beginning. For me, the end doesn't exist. It's just new beginnings that are there. We are just, it's just a phase that is passing and you go into another phase. And that's how you have to take it, my dear Gemini. So take good care of yourself. I wish you all the best. Please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you in the second half of December. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye.